Have you ever wondered how the ancient Romans perceived their world, their existence, and their destiny? In the grandeur of Rome, where marble structures stood tall and mighty, the gods and goddesses held sway. They were the architects of destiny, the weavers of fate, and the shapers of reality, influencing every aspect of life in the eternal city. Roman mythology, a rich tapestry of tales and legends, was the lifeblood of this ancient civilization. It was not merely a collection of stories, but rather a complex system of beliefs that permeated every corner of Roman existence. From the grandest of temples to the humblest of homes, from the highest-ranking senators to the lowliest of slaves, the gods were omnipresent. These divine beings, with their human-like characteristics, embodied the virtues and vices of mankind. They were revered, feared, and worshipped, serving as divine role models for the Romans. They offered guidance in times of uncertainty, courage in times of conflict, and solace in times of sorrow. Their influence extended far beyond the realm of the spiritual, shaping laws, inspiring arts, and dictating social norms. In this ancient world where divine will dictated mortal lives, the gods were not distant deities, but active participants in daily life. They played a defining role in the collective psyche of the Romans, shaping their understanding of the world and their place within it. The gods were seen as eternal guardians, their divine intervention capable of altering the course of events, for better or worse. This intertwining of the divine and the mortal, the spiritual and the societal, the mythical and the historical, is what makes Roman mythology so fascinating. It's a window into the soul of Rome, offering us a glimpse into the minds and hearts of those who walked its cobblestone streets so many centuries ago. So, are you ready to step back in time, to walk amongst the gods and goddesses, to listen to their stories and to feel their power? Join us on an immersive journey through the Pantheon of Roman mythology. In the heart of ancient Rome, gods and goddesses were revered and feared in equal measure. An intricate pantheon of deities shaped the spiritual landscape of this civilization, each deity with their unique attributes and domains. Let's start with Jupiter, the king of the gods, the ruler of the sky and thunder. His mighty presence was felt in every thunderclap, every lightning bolt, reminding Romans of his supreme power. But even a king needs a queen. Enter Juno, the protector of marriage and family. She was the beacon of domestic harmony, a goddess who commanded respect and devotion. Then we have Neptune, the ruler of the seas. His dominion extended to all bodies of water, from the vast oceans to the smallest springs. In contrast, Minerva, the goddess of wisdom and the arts, was a beacon of enlightenment, guiding Romans in their pursuit of knowledge and creativity. Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, was the embodiment of allure and desire, a goddess who held sway over matters of the heart. On the other hand, Mars, the god of war, was the embodiment of power and courage, a deity who guided Romans in battle, ensuring victory and glory. And let's not forget Mercury, the swift messenger god and patron of trade. With his winged sandals, he darted between the mortal and divine realms, carrying messages and conducting business. These divine figures were the cornerstone of Roman mythology, each with their unique attributes and domains. They were much more than figures of worship. They were guides, protectors, and influencers of the Roman way of life. They shaped the culture, beliefs, and even the daily activities of the people. So, as we delve deeper into the world of Roman mythology, remember these figures: Jupiter, Juno, Neptune, Minerva, Venus, Mars, and Mercury. Familiarize yourself with them, for their stories are woven into the very fabric of Roman society. Their myths and legends are yet to be unraveled in our journey ahead. Each god and goddess carries a tale, a legend that reverberates through time. The stories of these deities, as diverse as the gods and goddesses themselves, offer a glimpse into the minds and hearts of the people who worship them, reflecting their hopes, dreams, fears, and struggles. Let's delve into the tale of Jupiter, the mighty king of gods. Known for his thunderous power and authority, Jupiter was often invoked for justice, law, and order. Yet his stories are also riddled with tales of his numerous affairs and transformations, revealing a paradoxical character that mirrors the human struggle between duty and desire. Next, we have Juno, the queen of the gods. While she was revered as the protector of marriage and family, her tales are filled with instances of jealousy and revenge, particularly against Jupiter's lovers and offspring. Through her, we glimpse the complexities of love and fidelity, and the lengths one might go to protect what is dear. The sea god Neptune ruled over a realm as tempestuous as his own nature. Known for his violent temper and vengeful tendencies, His myths underscore the unpredictable and often destructive forces of nature that humans have always grappled with. Minerva, the goddess of wisdom and arts, presents a different narrative. Her tales often focus on her creative endeavors, her wisdom in resolving conflicts, and her commitment to the pursuit of knowledge. She embodies the human thirst for understanding and the transformative power of creativity. Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, is another fascinating figure. Her romantic escapades and manipulative tactics in the stories highlight the intoxicating, often confusing aspects of love and desire. They remind us of the potent sway of beauty and the lengths people may go for the sake of love. Then there's Mars, the god of war. His tales are filled with battles, conquests, and acts of bravery, but also with violence and destruction. Through Mars, we see the human capacity for courage and resilience, as well as the devastating consequences of conflict and aggression. Last, but certainly not least, is Mercury, the swift messenger god. His stories often involve cunning tricks and clever solutions, reflecting the value placed on intelligence, agility, and adaptability in a rapidly changing world. These myths, as fascinating as they are, serve as a mirror to the human condition, reflecting our strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears. They remind us that while we may look up to the gods, it is ultimately our own human experiences that breathe life into their tales. The influence of these deities extended beyond mere tales and legends. Their presence was deeply ingrained in every aspect of Roman life, from the grand architecture that adorned the city to the religious practices that permeated daily life. Let's take a step back in time and walk the streets of ancient Rome. Picture the grandeur of the city, where temples stood tall, their marble edifices gleaming under the Mediterranean sun. These were not just architectural masterpieces, but sacred spaces dedicated to the gods and goddesses. The Temple of Jupiter Optimus Maximus, for instance, was an awe-inspiring monument to the King of Gods himself. Here, Romans would come to pay their respects, offer sacrifices, and seek Jupiter's favor. But it wasn't just Jupiter who was honored in such a grand fashion. Temples dedicated to other deities like Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, and Mars, the god of war, dotted the cityscape. These sacred spaces were more than just places of worship. They were central to community life, a testament to the gods' omnipresence in Roman society. The gods and goddesses weren't just confined to temples. They found their way into art, into the very fabric of the city's culture. Sculptures of deities stood in public spaces, their silent stone faces a constant reminder of the divine. Frescoes depicting tales of their exploits adorned the walls of villas, bringing mythology to life. Even everyday objects like pottery and jewelry bore their symbols, a testament to their pervasive influence. Religious practices, too, were deeply tied to the Pantheon. Romans held numerous festivals and ceremonies throughout the year, each one dedicated to a specific deity. The festival of Lupercalia, for example, was a celebration of fertility and health in honor of Faunus, the god of the wild. And let's not forget Saturnalia, a time of joy and revelry in honor of Saturn, the god of agriculture. Even today, we can witness the omnipresence of these deities in the ruins of ancient Rome. The impressive remnants of the Temple of Venus and Roma, the largest temple in the city, still stand as a testament to Venus's importance. The baths of Neptune, adorned with intricate mosaics of the sea god, echo the reverence the Romans had for their deities. These echoes in stone serve as a constant reminder of the profound influence the gods and goddesses had on Roman society. They shaped the city's architecture, influenced its art, guided its religious practices, and left an indelible mark on its culture. So as we stroll through the ruins of ancient Rome, let's remember the gods and goddesses who once reigned supreme in the hearts and minds of its people. As we conclude our journey, we are left with a sense of awe and admiration for the rich tapestry of Roman mythology. The grandeur of the gods and goddesses, their tales of power, wisdom, love, and intrigue have transcended the boundaries of time, leaving an indelible mark on the course of human history. These storied deities, once revered in ancient Rome's marble temples and echoed in the hushed whispers of its citizens, continue to resonate in our modern world. They have inspired countless works of literature, art, and philosophy, kindling the human imagination with their timeless allure. From Jupiter's thunderous might to Venus's captivating beauty, from Mars's martial prowess to Minerva's wise counsel, each deity carries a unique narrative. These narratives, so deeply intertwined with the human condition, reflect our own strengths and vulnerabilities, our dreams and fears, our love and longing. These gods and goddesses, in all their divine complexity, are more than just characters in an ancient pantheon. They represent the spectrum of human emotions and experiences, serving as mirrors to our own existence. And so, the legacy of Roman mythology lives on. It lives in the pages of books and the strokes of a painter's brush. It breathes in the grandeur of architecture and the rhythm of poetry. It thrives in the curious minds of scholars and the heart of anyone who dares to dream. This enduring legacy is a testament to the power of storytelling, to the ability of myths and legends to captivate, to inspire, and to teach. It reminds us of our shared humanity, of our timeless quest for understanding and meaning. The intricate web of myths and legends woven by these gods and goddesses continues to enchant us, serving as a testament to the enduring legacy of Roman mythology. Their stories, echoing from the distant past, beckon us to explore further, to learn more, and to keep their memory alive in our hearts and minds. The myths of ancient Rome are not mere stories. They are a testament to a civilization's attempt to understand their world and their place in it. These ancient narratives, rich with drama and intrigue, mirror the realities of human existence, reflecting our triumphs, fears, desires, and complexities. They offer us a window into the past, a glimpse into a civilization that has left an indelible mark on human history. And while the gods and goddesses of ancient Rome may not preside over our modern world, their stories remain as potent and as relevant as ever. They continue to captivate us, to inspire us, to make us question and marvel. So, as we close this chapter, remember that the world of Roman mythology is vast and wondrous, ripe for exploration. There are countless more tales to discover, more gods to meet, more myths to unravel. So, embrace the myths of ancient Rome. Subscribe for more historical explorations.